Can you believe it? Your house sells in days, not months. The offers are pouring in, each one higher than the last. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, buckle up, because we're about to turn that dream into reality. You're about to discover the secret sauce that'll make buyers fight over your property. These aren't just any tips, they're agent-approved, battle-tested strategies that work like magic. So, are you ready to transform your home into the hottest listing on the market? Let's dive into the top 7 tips that'll have you saying goodbye to your old digs and hello to a fat check in no time. Tip number 1. First impressions are everything, curb appeal is king. Think of your home's exterior as its Tinder profile pic. You wouldn't use a blurry, unflattering selfie, would you? Of course not, so why let your house's selfie be anything less than perfect? Start with the basics. Mow that lawn, trim those hedges, and for heaven's sake, pick up after Fido. No one wants to play dodge the landmine on their way to the front door. Next, give your home a facelift. A fresh coat of paint on the front door can work wonders. Choose a color that pops but doesn't scream, "I'm having a midlife crisis." Think sophisticated, not psychedelic. Add some life with potted plants or flowers. It's like accessorizing your home's outfit. Just don't go overboard, we're aiming for welcoming, not jungle warfare. Finally, make sure your house numbers are visible. Nothing kills a sale faster than frustrated buyers circling the block like lost tourists. You want potential buyers to fall in love before they even step inside. Make them weak in the knees with curb appeal that screams, "I'm the one." Tip number 2. Declutter like your bank account depends on it, because it does. Start by tackling one room at a time. Be honest with yourself, when was the last time you used that ab roller? If it's collecting more dust than 6 packs, it's time to say goodbye. Clear off countertops, empty closets by half, and for the love of all that is holy, remove family photos. Buyers want to imagine their life in the house, not feel like they're crashing your family reunion. Don't forget about furniture. That overstuffed recliner might be comfy, but if it makes your living room look like a furniture store's clearance section, it's gotta go. The goal is to make your spaces look bigger, brighter, and more inviting. Think of it as creating a blank canvas for buyers to paint their dreams on. And here's a pro tip. Don't just shove everything in the garage. Buyers will look there too, and you don't want them to open the door and get buried under an avalanche of your, maybe someday, projects. Tip number 3. Deep clean like you're expecting the queen, or your mother-in-law. Now that you've decluttered, it's time to clean. And we're not talking about a quick once-over with a feather duster. We're talking deep, down to the molecular level clean. Start with the basics. Dusting, vacuuming, mopping. But don't stop there. It's time to get into those nooks and crannies you've been ignoring since you moved in. Scrub those baseboards, wash the windows inside and out, and for Pete's sake, clean the toilet. Nothing says, run away faster than a grimy bathroom. Don't forget about odors. That fish you cooked last week? Yeah, buyers can still smell it. Air out the house, use air fresheners, or better yet, bake some cookies before a showing. Who can resist the smell of freshly baked cookies? Remember, you're not just cleaning for appearance. You're sending a message that this house has been well maintained. A spotless home tells buyers they won't be inheriting any nasty surprises. Tip number 4. Fix it or forget it, tackle those repairs. You know that leaky faucet you've been ignoring? Or that loose doorknob you've mastered the art of jiggling just right? Well, it's time to face the music and fix them. Start with the small stuff. Tighten loose screws, oil squeaky hinges, replace burnt-out light bulbs. These little fixes can make a big difference in how buyers perceive your home. Next, move on to the bigger issues. That crack in the ceiling? It's not a charming design feature. Get it fixed. Water stains? They're not modern art. Address the source and repaint. Don't forget about the exterior. Loose shingles, peeling paint, or a wobbly fence can be major red flags for buyers. They'll start wondering what else you've neglected. If you're not handy, hire a professional. The cost of repairs will be far less than the hit your selling price will take if buyers see a house that needs work. Remember, buyers are looking for a move-in ready home, not a DIY project. Unless you're specifically marketing to fixer-upper enthusiasts, make sure your house is in tip-top shape. Tip number 5. Stage it like you mean it. Create a lifestyle, not just a space. Staging isn't just about making your house look pretty. It's about selling a lifestyle. You want buyers to walk in and think, "I could live here. Actually, I want to live here." Start by defining each room's purpose. That spare room you've been using as a catch-all? Turn it into a cozy home office or a guest bedroom. Buyers need to see the potential in every square foot. Use neutral colors and remove personal items. Remember, you're creating a blank canvas. That wall of your kid's artwork? As adorable as it is, it's gotta go. Don't forget about lighting. Open curtains, add lamps, and for heaven's sake, replace those harsh fluorescent bulbs with soft, warm lighting. You want your home to glow, not feel like an interrogation room. Tip number 6. Price it right. Don't let greed be your downfall. Here's a hard truth. Your house is worth what the market says it's worth, not what you think. Overpricing is the kiss of death in real estate. Do your homework. Look at comparable sales in your area. Be honest about your home's condition and features compared to those that have sold recently. Remember, the goal is to create a bidding war, not scare buyers away. A slightly under market price can attract multiple offers and drive the price up. It's counterintuitive, but it works. Be prepared to negotiate, but also know your bottom line. What's the lowest price you're willing to accept? Having this number in mind will help you make quick decisions when offers start rolling in. Tip number 7. Market like a madman or woman. Get the word out. You've prepped, primed, and priced your home perfectly. Now it's time to tell the world about it. Start with professional photos, and we're not talking about iPhone snaps. Hire a pro who knows how to make your home look its absolute best. Good photos can make the difference between a scroll by and a must-see. Leverage social media. Share your listing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Ask friends and family to share too. You never know who might be looking for a house just like yours. Consider a virtual tour. In today's world, buyers often want to see more before scheduling an in-person visit. A virtual tour can help your listing stand out and attract serious buyers. Don't forget about traditional marketing. Yard signs, flyers, and open houses still have their place. Cover all your bases to ensure maximum exposure. And here's a final tip. Be flexible with showings. The more people who see your house, the better your chances of getting an offer. Yes, it's inconvenient, but it's temporary. Think of your home as a pop-up shop. You wouldn't limit a store's opening hours, would you? The same goes for your house. Be ready for last-minute showing requests. Keep your home in show-ready condition at all times. It might mean eating takeout to keep the kitchen spotless, but hey, who doesn't love pizza? Consider vacating during prime viewing hours. Take the kids to the park, walk the dog, or camp out at a coffee shop. Buyers feel more comfortable exploring without the owners hovering. If you work from home, have a plan B for office space. Maybe there's a co-working space nearby, or perhaps it's time to rediscover that quaint cafe down the street. Your flexibility could be the difference between a quick sale and a long, drawn-out process. So put on your game face, and be ready to welcome potential buyers with open arms, even if it means interrupting your Netflix binge. There you have it, 7 agent-approved tips to get your house sold ASAP. Follow these, and you'll be signing on the dotted line before you know it. Now go forth and sell.